Are you spending hours in the gym working hard but not seeing the results you want to in the pool? Maybe you're feeling stuck or even slower since you started dryland. If that's you, you're probably making one of these 5 major mistakes. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you're doing wrong and, more importantly, how to fix it. So let's dive in. The first mistake you're probably making is not resting long enough between your high intensity or your explosive exercises. Look, I get it. You're in the gym, you want to go hard, you want to feel like you're working, you want to feel the burn, but here's the problem. If you're not giving your muscles and nervous system enough time to recover between your heavy sets, you're just burning yourself out. When you're doing exercises like heavy squats, power cleans, plyometrics, you need at least 2, maybe 3 minutes between sets. The only caveat is if you're a complete beginner, you can basically do whatever you want. But by the time you start getting good, you're gonna start needing more rest. And the stronger you get, the more rest you're gonna need. If you're rushing through those exercises, you're probably not getting much stronger. You're gonna hit a ceiling of how explosive you can get because you're just really fatiguing yourself. And trust me, if you're not explosive in the gym, you won't be explosive in the pool. Just kidding, but it definitely helps. Mistake number 2, doing a typical bodybuilding split like a push-pull legs split. If you're following this type of gym program, you're probably actually setting yourself up more for failure in the pool, because as a swimmer, you need to train your entire body regularly, because swimming is a full body activity. When you do a push-pull leg split, you're overly fatiguing one part of your body, like your chest and shoulders on a push day, and under fatiguing everything else. That's going to create an imbalance in your muscle fatigue. So it's going to show up when you swim. Your stroke technique's going to suffer because some days you're using too much legs, other days you're not using enough, and basically nothing is going to sync up properly. So instead, you want to use a full body approach in the gym. By doing full body workouts, you're spreading the fatigue evenly throughout your muscles, so you won't have one area dragging down your swim performance or your technique. Plus, when you train each part of your body just a little bit every session, you're gonna get more frequent stimulus. You're able to train each muscle group multiple times per week, and that's gonna give you better control over how much work you're doing, what's actually working. You can make smaller adjustments and avoid burnout and actually see where your weak links are. So ditch the push-pull leg split and focus on full body strength workouts to keep your technique sharp and your body balanced. Mistake number 3 is doing too much volume. Look, the swimming world is very much a grind sort of culture. So everyone thinks more is better, more reps, more sets, more exercises. And somehow the more you do, that'll lead to more strength, more speed, more results. And the thing is, more only really works better with aerobic work and some other things. But when you get into the gym, if you're trying to build strength, you're trying to build explosiveness, what needs to come as a priority over how much you do is how focused you are when you're doing it and the intensity that you're putting into each set. So particularly in the gym, it's not about how much you can do, it's about doing the right amount of stuff with great quality and great intensity. That's how you're gonna make the biggest changes. Because when you're pushing out endless reps and sets, you're not just exhausting your muscles, you're setting yourself up for more fatigue that's going to carry out into your swim workouts. So now not only did you not get what you wanted from the gym, but you're also holding yourself back from what you could actually do in the pool. So what you want to do is you want to leave the gym feeling strong but not drained. If you're exhausted, you're just not going to get a quality session in your pool afterwards. Your technique's going to suffer and your speed's going to suffer as well. So instead of cramming in as much volume as you can in an hour, hour and a half, however, focus on a few key movements that train strength and power efficiently, your bang for your buck movements. And all you need is 2 or 3 real quality sets of each exercise, done with precision, done with focus, done with intention, done with as much rest as you need to give it everything you've got. And that's going to give you way more benefits than spending hours grinding through set after set. Chances are you're probably getting enough of that in the pool. So when you do get into the gym, make it more about quality than quantity. Mistake number 4 is training your core for high volume instead of high stimulus. This one's huge because so many swimmers think they need to grind through hundreds of crunches, sit-ups, Russian twists, basically any ab exercise with a short range of motion that's going to give you a burn. But here's the thing, that's just locking down your core for the most part. It's just gonna tighten everything up down there, which is gonna reduce your mobility overall throughout your body, which is really important because mobility is really everything as a swimmer. If you can't get into efficient positions, your technique is going to suffer, you're going to be less efficient. So instead of doing endless, mindless reps that don't really transfer to anything particular in the pool, why not train your core just like any other muscle group? That means training it through a full range of motion, adding resistance, and building that load over time. At first, sure, you might start with higher reps as a beginner, but as you get stronger, the goal is to increase the load, reduce the reps, and actually build some strength that you can see a progression on. This way, your core is going to become both strong and mobile. What that's going to be able to do is keep your spine flexible and strong, allowing your body to move as one powerful unit in the water without getting tied down and held back. And probably the best place to start with core training, or to undo some of the damage that the core training you've been doing has put on you, is to start with our Neuroprimer program. If you go to the first link in the description, that's the Neuroprimer program. I'll send it to you for free. It's just a 10-minute warm-up, but it's gonna get your spine greased up, and it's gonna start to relieve some of the tension in your abs and in your core that doing too much, high volume burn sort of work has done to you. So many people, after they just start to open their core up a little bit with these Neuroprimer moves, notice massive improvements in their competitions, in their training, and in how they actually feel in their technique in the pool, just because we've removed some of that tension. Mistake number 5 is not using explosive exercises in the gym. Now, how do explosive exercises make me faster in the water? Here's the thing, you're never gonna experience truly high speeds in the pool. Even when you're sprinting or pushing off the wall or diving, the speed you generate in the water is gonna be nothing compared to what your body can handle on land, because on land we have the benefit of gravity. And because of gravity and because we can train things much faster, because we don't have the resistance of the water, we have the chance to train our nervous system to handle higher loads, higher speeds, something you just can't really achieve in the pool. For example, exercises like depth drop jumps or rebounds or altitude drops, these are going to train your body to produce and absorb force really quickly and really powerfully. So when you do get back in the water, your body isn't scared to let rip because it's used to that high level intensity from the gym. The key here isn't to just lift heavy weights or just do fast stuff. It's about exposing your body to the kinds of explosive actions that make it more powerful and reactive, which is going to translate to more explosive starts, faster turns, quicker strokes, and combining that with the strength work that's going to make you healthier, build a base for that explosive work to work better, and allow you to get into positions so that you have more options when you get to changing your technique or improving your technique in the pool. You're going to naturally be able to do more. And there you have it. That's 5 major mistakes that could be holding you back in the gym and in the pool. Get started on fixing these today. Start noticing the difference. Leave a comment below if you've changed one of these or if you've realized this for yourself already. And if this video helped you out, leave a comment, leave a subscribe, leave a like, all that stuff. And if you need help, if you want me to be your coach in the land training side of things, go to the second link in the description below. That's where you can sign up for our memberships. Basically, we have an online community where we all talk and I kind of coach you guys through. And we have the Train Heroic app, which is where we deliver the sessions. So you can follow through the workouts really easy. We've got videos, extra instructions, and everything you need so that no matter what level of training you're at, how much experience you have in the gym, you can follow really good world-class workouts straight away that are going to start helping you in the pool. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.